Hi students and welcome to class. My name is Shlomi. Today we're going to work on banking account skills. So let me ask you some questions. Let's say you have $40 in your bank account and you spend 50. You spend $10 more than what you have in your bank account. You had $40 and you spent $50. What happens then? Fatima, do you know what happens then? Mike, any idea? You got an overdraft, right? You go into a minus. Is that a good thing to happen? Alex, is that a good thing to happen? No, you should try to avoid that, right? Okay. Now another question. Do you know how much money an ATM machine charges every time you stick in your card and you get money? How much money does the bank account charge you, or the ATM machine charge you for using that money machine, the money that just gives you out money? Do you know how much it charges you? David, do you know? Jack? $3? Yeah, it could be sometimes $5, but $3 is a pretty decent answer. Okay, so in today's class, we're going to learn some banking words. And as you know, banking is a business. They're there to make money. They're not there to help you store your money. Their goal in life is to make money. They're greedy. They want as much money out of your pocket. When you keep money in their bank account, they're not trying to help you to keep your money safe. They're trying to earn as much fees and have you pay them as much as possible. So we don't want to lose money to the bank account. It is convenient. You should use a bank account if you want to, and if it helps you, it's very convenient and it's much easier than using cash. But you should try to not lose money to bank accounts, to the banks, if you can. So we're going to try to learn today in class some banking vocabulary and some things to avoid when having a bank account. So you shouldn't pay too much money to the bank, or don't pay them any money that you don't need to. So first of all, we're going to use a Quizlet set. Okay, everyone here, look at the board behind me. Not over here, but whatever, in my class, you know. So we have a Quizlet set. First of all, we're going to practice some banking vocabulary, because you have to speak the language of the banks so you don't pay them too much money. If you don't know what they're talking about, they just say a bunch of words and ask you to sign, so you can end up paying a lot of money and getting a bad deal. Or it could be a good deal for the bank. But do you want to be a good deal for the bank, or do you want to be a good deal for yourself? What do you think? Is it a good idea to be a good deal for the bank? Not quite, right? I can't hear you over there. Do you want to give a lot of money to the bank and be a good idea for the bank? Good deal for the bank? You're better off making your own money and giving as little of it to the bank. So today we're going to learn some vocabulary related to banking. So everyone, look at the board behind me. Okay, we have a word over here. It's called overdraft. Overdraft. Does anyone know what overdraft is? Mike, do you know what overdraft is? Overdraft. You don't know what it means? Yeah, it's that word that's just related to banking and you don't know what it means, right? Fatima, do you know what overdraft is? Okay, that's what we spoke about in the beginning, right? What is it if you spend too much money that you don't have, and then you have to take money from the bank, or if you have to be in a minus? That's called overdraft, because draft is taking money and overdraft is taking too much money. So overdraft is too much money or money that you don't have. Okay, now what is a balance? It reminds me of some technophobic teacher that I had that didn't know what a status is. A WhatsApp status. What does it mean? It's my status. What does a status mean? That was pretty funny. But anyways, what is a balance? Do you know what a balance is? If you know what a balance is, so what is minimum balance? You know over there? Can't hear you. Okay, very good. Balance is the amount of money that you have in your bank account. Okay, but what is minimum balance? Okay, very good. That's the minimum amount of money that you need to have in your bank account without having to pay any fees.